Hi everyone, we spent a couple of nights out on the lake with this tent. Make sure you hang around to the end of the video because we had some pretty significant problems with wet snow and leaking inside the tent. So make sure you hang around to see that part. This thing is pretty slick. So before I go inside, I'm going to just show you a few things outside, what we've done to put it down. And having used some other of these setups in the winter, we found out pretty quick that we wanted a tarp under it. And you can see we have the tarp down, then we have the interlocking foam floor inside. But even when it's minus 20 and that interlocking floor, when you got a wood stove inside, it's slowly sinking down into the ice and melting. And so after 24 hours, basically inside, we had water. All the foam tiles had sunk approximately the thickness of the tile into the water. So this time we were smart. So we set it up and we put the tarp down first. Now this is March, but it's pretty amazing because you can see just what's happened with the melt. We've got a good 1/2 to 3/4 inch that it's already melted down in there. That's just because the sun was shining today. However, inside we should be fine because no water should get up inside because the tarp is under everything. Anyway, everything's all screwed down with the ice hooks. Got another video for that to show the drill adapter to put those hooks in. It's fantastic. And we're using a Winterwell stove inside, which have another one is a video just to show you that stove if you're interested. So we'll come in here and we'll turn the light on. Actually, I guess we don't really need a light. Still pretty good. There's the stove set up, and you can see this place is actually huge. We have the 2 beds set up at the far end, and stove and door over there. So that gives you an idea of just how big this is. There is a lot of room. So I'll get right down here to the end so you can get a better view. So with the 2 beds set up, we have a table in between, but the 2 beds we're occupying probably 50% roughly of the shelter, and lots of room to fish on the other side or do whatever you want. But again, we found it very important with this flooring to put it down, and underneath you'll see we've got the tarp. If I was to lift this up after 24 hours, even if it was minus 20 and we didn't have the tarp, these foam tiles would have melted down into the ice, pretty well the thickness of the foam tiles, and if we had stayed an additional day, water would have been coming up on top of the tiles. So the tarp is going to ensure that water doesn't get up on top, and it'll stay much drier inside, not all the humidity. Anyway, that's just a quick overview. Very impressed with it so far. Okay, so what you've seen there is the good part, and the outside after we set it up and had everything going. So coming up here is what went wrong when it started snowing and the snow was pretty wet. Otter Vortex Pro Monster Lodge, and we are not impressed. So this is supposed to be used in the winter, and you're supposed to be able to heat it, of course, because it's partially insulated. You can't use this in wet conditions. What's happening is the snow, you can see, and it's wet snow today. Wet melt run down here, and this is just Velcro, this lip, and all the water's going inside. This joint, same thing, water is pooling here, barely pooling, just drips, and it's going through the seams, dripping inside. Every window, every single window is leaking. So what we've done is we've flipped this window out to try and get it to run off the window instead of get caught inside. It's really, really not designed well. So you can see all of this wet snow goes under this lip. It's just Velcro. All the moisture goes under the lip. It's like it's designed so all the water has to go inside. Gonna go inside and show you. So there's my sleeping bag. You can see all the water was pouring out of there. Every window, water's been coming in. You can just see it dripping here. You can see it dripping inside everywhere. Every window. I had to move everything. We're trying to get it out of the drip zone. But again, it's dripping here. You can see his sleeping bag's getting wet there. Here, we've moved everything. I am really shocked. This is very poor design. You can't use this in wet snow or rain. You will get everything in here. Just all the water comes in. Nothing rolls off. So one quick more look outside, but it definitely is not up to the task. This is horrible. Good thing we're only staying 2 nights, and good thing it didn't snow yesterday, because if it snows overnight and it's not well below freezing, we're going to have fun trying to stay dry. Anyway, share your comments if you've used one. Again, Otter Vortex Pro Monster Lodge. We had great high hopes, but not so much. Video is helpful. Please like and subscribe.